This is one of those moments where it's like starting to channel Boy and his blob rage. Boy and his blob rage. It's like, get me out of this shit.
Yep.
I hate climbing areas. Son of a bitch. We're still climbing this stupid asylum tower. Alright, we continue with some more of Psychonauts.
He's gonna get tetanus.
Whole damn thing is just crumbling down. When was this damn thing built? In the 1800s?
Yep.
Gotta get OSHA on this shit.
1795.
OSHA comes in. I don't consider this asylum to be a safety risk. I do declare.
I love the Willy Wonka remake for OSHA. Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations.
Basically. Oh shit. Hit the ceiling. Or I hit something. Hang on. Alright, I am nearing the top.
There's still so many brains to find.
Yes, and there's rats climbing up the walls. They just won't leave me alone.
Okay, so I'm not afraid of rats or like mice,
Okay.
but I feel like I would freak out if I saw one in the house
Oh,
or
okay.
like in the yard. I just feel like it's so different seeing rodents like in the wild versus like going to a pet store and holding the rats. Like
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
So you think of like a rat just like scurried downstairs, you'd be like, yee!
I would probably be like, what the fuck was that? And like
Luna would be like, I'm on the case. And then
Please.
realize it's, oh no!
Did you just fall to the bottom?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, that's another reason I don't like this stage. Like, I'm starting to wonder if it'd be better off falling to my death.
Fall to my doom.
Maybe it'll warp me in a different spot. Oh god, the rats come back. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, a little bit of health, that's nice. A little bit of health to compensate for all that pain. That's fine. This is fine.
That's fine. We're fine. This is fine.
Yeah, what's a couple extra minutes to an episode, eh? No problem. Alright, we're back
I
up here.
have yeast brain because I saw like the graffiti on the wall and it was like, oh, don't forget to check the.
You gotta check the graffiti and yeast?
Yeah, you have to find all the graffiti.
Oh my. Oh god. No. I just got a little sliver.
Just a little bit of life left.
Okay, so this is where I start. That's nice. God, just piss off. You stupid rodents.
I wish that there was like something that you could like set a rat trap or like light them on fire.
And get out of here, whoever the heck you are.
It looks like Peppermint Butler, I'm telling you.
It's not Peppermint Butler.
I know it's not, but it looks like him.
Cartoon Network would be suing. It's just like, hey. Well, actually, Psychonauts would be suing because Psychonauts came first. Yep.
Did it? What year?
2003, I believe.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adventure Time started in like 2009.
Oh, okay. How old were you in 2009? I was graduating high school.
I was about to say, I was right there with you.
You'd be a grade below me, right?
I was, but I finished my credits out early.
Oh.
So I didn't walk until 2010, but I took classes at Penn State.
Okay.
So it was across the street from
God.
high school.
I hate this shit. Almost dead again. Stupid rats. No! Fuck!
That's a thing.
This is one of those moments where it's like starting to channel Boy and his blob rage. Boy and his blob rage. It's like, get me out of this shit.
Yep.
I hate climbing areas. Because you fall, it's worse than dying. Piss off. Go fart and explode and whatever you do.
Like, what?
They like let out this like gagging noise. They like go, "Grrr," and then they pop. That's basically how they function. And they're only found here, nowhere else in the entire game.
I wonder why.
Alright, back up. We're gonna reach the top or we're not ending this episode. Harry, I've reached the top!
Falls to the bottom. I quit.
Look up. Wow, what a hole! That's from Home Alone 2. He's like, Harry, I've reached the top. And he walked through the doorway, but there's no floor, so he just falls.
Oh, man.
Slams on his face, and then he stands up, cracks his back, and then goes, wow, what a hole! There we go. We got it. Another side challenge marker.
I haven't seen the Home Alone series in so long.
I've only seen the first two. And from what I've gathered, they're the only ones worth watching.
Yeah, I've only seen the first two as well.
The ones after that are pretty bad. And then like either Netflix or Disney Plus one is like atrocious. But then again, the other ones were pretty bad. So it's like, what did you expect?
I didn't know that they redid Home Alone. I know they redid Cheaper by the Dozen.
Okay. Are you saying the Macaulay Culkin is a remake, or did they remake the Macaulay Culkin movie?
Did they remake the Macaulay Culkin movie?
Are you asking me or telling me?
Yes, I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. I know that, from what I've gathered, the one on, I'm going to say Disney Plus, is a sequel.
Okay.
It's just really, really bad.
Gotcha.
And again, this is just from what I've heard. But that being said, like, I'm just sick of remakes and redos
same.
and sequels to franchises that long should have died.
I feel like there's so much that kind of we were watching the movie critic.
Nostalgia critic. Yeah.
And he brings up, even though I didn't agree with some of the things he was saying,
I didn't either.
I do think he brings up a really great point of like there are so many movies that deserve to be remade and given justice.
Yeah.
That they didn't get during the era that they were created.
Yes.
But instead we're just like, we're remaking movies that are still new.
Because the companies making them are just like, I want to make sure this makes a profit. You're not going to be so confident if it already flopped.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, what if it flops again? Then we'll lose even more money.
I just feel like even the flops have their cult following, though.
That's very true, but at the end of the day, like, the box office has to answer for that.
Yeah. The one, like, his comment that just really stuck with me was like, we want it to feel like a passion project, not a profit project.
Yes, absolutely. I think that should be the case with any film.
I feel like that should be the case with any piece of art in general. Whether it's music, games, film, fine art.
So this character is voiced by Tara Strong.
For the win.
But we made it to the top. See? All I had to do was talk about something that makes me angrier. Like the Disney live-action remakes. You saw the trailer to Peter Pan and Wendy. I'm like, you have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm just like, it just gets worse. Like,
I know they do. They're not even trying anymore. At first, everyone's just like, no. They're trying to expand on the original story. I'm like, really? Yeah, maybe they'll include the deleted scenes. I'm like, no, they're not.
I don't know, man. I'm just like, think of a new idea. Like, that's what I want to see. I want to see a new idea.
It's called The Owl House. It's amazing.
Oh, it was freaking phenomenal.
And Disney killed it.
Because so was Amphibia. I know that wasn't really your dig, but, like, that was such a good cartoon.
I was neither for it nor against it. I was just like, neat. If I was a kid, I'd like this. I'm not a kid anymore, so for some reason, this just isn't clicking with me.
I mean, it has a lot of the same humor The Owl House has.
It's not so much the humor, like, I really liked the story, the setting, how it took the intrigue of Harry Potter and excelled with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I still like Owl House better, but I feel like I liked the setting and the premise of Amphibia.
Oh, cool.
Because, like, I just love that it's Toad Town. You know, it's frogs and
Oh, I was thinking of Mario. You said Toad Town. I was like, interesting.
but it's just like it's very cottagey and like wholesome and.
A little turtle soup?
Uh-oh.
A nice hot turtle soup. Nothing better on a cold night like this than some boiling hot soup.
You need Mr. Pokey
Our turtle's name is Mr. Pokelope.
Oh,
Sure.
well, he has a little crown.
Yes, he does.
All right. Oh, why don't I just go ahead and heat you up a cup? It's made of turtles. Turtles
So the
that
doctor
you
abuses Mr.
love.
Pokelope,
Isn't
and that's how he
that
gets
right,
Sheegor to work
Mr.
for him.
Pokelope? Okay. Well, maybe I'll just make some for myself. Bring me a good brain, Sheegor, or Mr. Pokelope becomes Mr. Smokylope.
We gotta save that turtle.
Smokylope. When you're a dentist, you have to learn to have a sense of humor, you know. It helps to calm the patient down.
Turtle's like, bruh, I'm a reptile.
Turtles are not reptiles.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
What are they?
They. What are turtles?
My way through the upper rooms of the asylum.
They are testundines.
What can I tell you? You were
Is that a
right.
type of
The old
reptile?
legends
Shut
were
up.
true.
Yes.
I'll expect a book report of your apology on my desk tomorrow morning.
No.
Welcome back to the thinking world, Mikhail.
Okay. I always thought that they were amphibious, like
I
frogs.
was worried you were going to think that. I was like, huh.
You were worried, as though I'm some turtle expert that got it wrong. Like,
Turtle power!
I've studied 14 years on turtles. But unlike
the man you're working
amphibians,
for
they
is a
only
deranged
breathe through their
lunatic.
lungs and have dry, scaly skin.
I gotcha.
Cook your little turtle from the
Amphibians
inside
and
out.
reptiles are together called
Sheegor, hostage
herpetophora,
situations like this are
or
always
herps
extremely
for
delicate.
short.
I don't like
We'll
that.
have to extract Mr.
Hey, look at that
Pokelope
group of
from his
herps over
prison
there.
No.
with psychic powers. After which, this Loboto character should be fairly trivial to neutralize.
Yes, because once we get Mr. Pokelope back, he'll tell us what to do. He
So
always
even
tells me
like
what to
turtles
do.
that live in the water
Mm-hmm.
are reptiles?
Yes.
Mhm.
That feels so wrong to me.
Sasha. Mia.
Hey, there's Sasha and Mia Vodello.
I feel like I've been living a lie.
And Lily.
Of course I did. We gotta get you out of here.
Look! The coach must have lured Sasha and Mia here on official Psychonauts business. and
No,
then ambushed them
amphibians
with
are
sneezing
frogs,
powder.
toads,
They're completely
newts,
brainless.
and the
I
one
know.
that starts with
I
an
saw
A
their
that's hard to
brains
pronounce.
downstairs.
Axolotls?
Listen,
Axolotls?
first
Axolotls?
things first.
Axolotls. Oh, okay, we know how to do that.
I love axolotls.
Yeah.
They're little,
Oh man,
they're little
I'm so glad he
scarf
showed up.
faces.
I was just starting to feel
They have built-in
slightly
bow
less
ties.
phlegmy.
Oh, is that what we want to call it?
He didn't
I always thought it was like a
here.
little mane.
One of my old
Get away
coworkers
from me.
went to school for
Stop reading
biology,
my mind.
Mm-hmm.
and for her
Go rebrain Sasha and Mia. So they can
thesis,
help us break this law.
she found that axolotls reproduce their legs and their tails. So like if they lose a limb,
Reproduce or they grow it back?
they grow it back.
Okay, regenerate.
Yeah.
Reproduce means it gives birth. So like
It gives birth to a new leg. But it will regrow its limbs multiple times.
Ooh, okay. That's like an iguana. You can like snap its tail off and it'll grow another one. Or a gecko. Most lizards are like that. Especially with their tails.
Well, this like worked with its legs too.
Check this out. Mr. Pokelope loves cake. Here he comes. Now we're just gonna we're gonna lure him over with the cake, and then we're gonna use this to.
Mr. Pokelope,
Ooh,
if
nope.
you could move just under
Just a
that
little bit
hole
more.
there, then I could lift you straight out. Could you do that for me? Huh?
A little to the left. There we go. Freedom! We got Mr. Pokelope.
Is he part antelope?
Actually, this next part's pretty funny. I didn't see it coming. I should have saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming. So we're going to return Mr. Pokelope to Sheegor, because Sheegor's like, with Mr. Pokelope, we'll know what to do, because he always tells me what to do.
He's wearing boots.
He's wearing boots. And she wears oven mitts.
My mom used to tape oven mitts to my hands so that I wouldn't. Okay.
Alright, watch this.
That's right, baby. Daddy's here. Everything's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
all right.
That's right, baby. Daddy's
Here's
here.
what we're gonna do.
I almost wanted Raz's face to be like, what the fuck?
He did react quickly when I first thought he was like... Because at first, Raz was just like, oh yeah, Mr. Pokelope will tell us what to do. Sheegor. Because like, by this point, it's just Tuesday for Raz. It's just like,
Yeah.
yep, someone else with a mental disorder. It's alright.
Yeah.
That's
So
what you
here's the
always
plan.
say, Sheegor.
No, this one is really special. It's a fighter.
No, just leave it there, and I'll get to it right after I'm done with this experiment.
Don't worry, baby. Just
That's the
make
brain of
sure
Mr.
I get
Pokelope.
in that old tank, and Daddy will take care of business.
I can't watch.
Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to head back down to the lab. And we're going to use that brain to activate the brain tank. By activating the brain tank, we can then take care of the
Careful
doctor.
there now. It's time to make the soup.
And there we go. That's the last of the doctor.
Yeah.
Took care of him with just a bazing bazow.
Mr. Pokelope, he's my king. La 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 everything.
Nice and easy.
You're so funny, Mr. Pokelope. Someone's got chocolate bread. Someone does.
But Rasputin, recranialization of an adult brain without surgery.
That's a very advanced procedure. How did you know how to do it?
Well, I've studied it a little. But Sheegor here knows more about handling brains than anyone I've ever met.
Really? You know, I've been thinking about getting a lab assistant.
Sheegor's like that twitchy little dog that you
Sheegor
just
does.
see in
Yeah.
the corner.
Do
Like,
you
The
know
Chihuahua.
where all of the
Yep.
other children's brains are?
Well, if you can lead us to them, we can bring them back to their owners immediately.
Ahem.
Immediately after we break young Miss Zanado here out of her restraints.
okay. So we're going to head on back and return all those brains
Okay.
so that we can get
I
our
need to
full
regroup.
stats, because when you free Lily, you reach the point of no return.
Okay.
So when you go to free Lily, you'll actually get a message, and you'll probably see it either at the end of this part or the start of the next part of just like, hey, if you haven't done anything yet, go do it now, because you've reached the point of no return.
Okay.
Very common in
Yeah.
longer video games. They're like,
I
hey,
think
you
that's
got to wrap
fair.
up all the side
Yeah.
quests and stuff because this is the end game. And once you go beyond this point, there's no going back. We're just going to keep going forward until the credits roll. So, before we free Lily, we're going to turn in all the stuff we've collected. I do. Forward crawler. Let's recranialize some kids.
Good. Now?
And that's how the coach is planning to take over the world.
Wow, that is so not chill. Hey, where's Phoebe?
We're gonna be rebraining her really soon.
Well, when she comes out, she's gonna want to hit stuff. I better go wait by her drums.
She's gonna want to hit.
And that's why we have to find Lily right away.
That is some crazy stuff, guys. I'm kind of glad.
Long
I
story
was out for
short,
most
what's
of
funny
it.
is none of the kids
Well,
want to help you.
with the world
They're
ending
just like,
and
oh, cool.
everything,
Good luck with
I
that.
should probably go
Yeah.
see what girls want to make out one last time.
So I said, Brainer? I don't even know her. Crystal. So that's who's been kidnapping all the kids.
Oh man, I just want to burn that coach. Hey, where's Quentin?
He's waiting for you at band practice.
He better not be painting the wrong band name on my drums again.
And that is how I beat the hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata.
So, does the coach, does he have an evil sidekick? A yes man? Or a lick spittle? Anything?
Not sure. Why?
No reason. Bye.
And he
That's
was
a good
never
question.
heard from again.
But I didn't taste it,
Actually,
so
I don't
really
know
the
how many
answer
of
for
these
sure.
kids appear in the sequel.
Well, if Brain Tank come
Because I
after
know the
Mikhail, it
sequel
will
is
be
mainly
sorry.
about like Raz
go find
meeting
Tiny
like
Boss,
the
see what
leaders
he's
of the Psychonauts.
Yeah. I
No,
know Lily is in the
promise you,
sequel.
we didn't drink
Okay.
at all.
That makes
Is
sense.
Milka okay?
Yeah, she's waiting for you down by the docks.
Gotcha.
Hey, do you want to help us save the... Okay, is making out all anyone thinks about in this place? And then the lungfish ate me and we became best friends.
Oh my god.
I know.
I mean, oh my god!
I know.
Nils!
And so that's what happened to your brain.
Wow, what an amazing story. I mean, that is a really, really good story. And you know what the best part is? I'm in it. I better go write that whole thing down before we all get killed.
And that's how I earned all my merit badges.
OMG! I feel so stupid for throwing myself off the roof now!
What? Why did you throw yourself off the roof?
Because the poison didn't work. Listen, I have to
Reminds me
go.
of the
The world could use some major league cheering right
Gee,
about
Marie,
now.
why'd you have to fall off the bridge?
Agent Cruller?
That one?
What is
Yeah.
the current situation?
All right, we are almost at full
ready to go
health.
back into the
We're
field.
missing some brains though.
Okay, let's
So
see if
I'm
I
gonna
remember
go
exactly where you
snag
were.
them, and then we'll see you in the finale.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, maybe 1 or 2 videos because it's a big finale.
Okay.
We got some boss battles. We got another like secret level that's gonna spring up on us.
Okay.
We got some
We've got some shit to do.
Yeah, we got some shit to do. All right, folks. We'll see you all in the next episode as we prepare for the finale to Psychonauts.
Toodles.